This isn't Sparta, episode 3, take 1. In 3, 2. Hello everyone, welcome back to our playthrough of Civilization 6 and the Greeks under Gorgo, entitled This Isn't Sparta. I am Battery H, and we are well along our way. We founded a second colony last episode, and we have dealt with a few barbarians and sort of searching one out, looking to put together a trade mission to develop some roads and eventually bring in some gold. And once again, we've encountered some more barbarians on the fringes of our society, but no other major civilizations yet. So that is interesting. We're kind of in a barren area for that, so I'm trying to expand as much as possible, and that's where we're going to head. And we have a scout here that is looking to do some damage on the enemy, in part because every time under Gorgo we defeat an opponent militarily, we gain culture. And we'd like to gain ourselves a whole lot of culture. I'm going to move our worker over this way and use our archer to attack that slinger. It pays to have the superior unit, doesn't it? Oh, while we go today, we'll talk some more about our ruler, Gorgo. I know we mentioned her last time. As I've said, we like to do a little history here while we play, and that's one of the fun things I think about this game is it does encourage you to do a little bit of soul searching through history. Gorgo, as we said, was not a quiet woman and was well renowned by the Greeks, especially even by Greeks who didn't write about women. As a matter of fact, the other Greek leader in this game is Pericles. And Pericles once said, I'm going to paraphrase just a touch here, he said that basically the greatest honor that could be done to a woman would be for no one to take notice of her at all, for her to be quiet and out of sight. By this measure, you could say Gorgo was an absolute Kardashian-level scandal, and a great embarrassment to her family, if you follow the Athenian way of thinking. The Spartan way of thinking, on the other hand, was completely different. And they certainly didn't mind her getting involved. And as a matter of fact, her first major area of engagement was when she was a young girl. And around this time, the Ionian city-states were revolting against Persian rule.
Writing is easy.
And
all you have
the
to
leader
do is cross out the wrong words.
All you have to do is cross out the wrong words. The leader of the city-state of Miletus, I want to say his name is Aristogoras, came to King Clemenes in Sparta asking for his aid. He wanted to help us drive the Persians out. Athens was already supporting them. These are the first in the Peloponnesian Wars. And so the king is there, and here comes, this little city-state's ruler, and he says, your daughter's here, send her away so we can talk. Not only does the king refuse to send her away, he says, she can stick around. He starts listening to her because it becomes relatively quickly apparent that Aristogoras is trying to bribe the king of Sparta into entering the war on his side. And she says nothing, and he just sits there and says no, and that's not going to work. And so more and more times he keeps upping the ante. I'll give you more of this, more gold, more men, whatever. Finally, Gorgo looks at her father and says something along the lines of, "Father, this man is trying to corrupt you, and he will if you do. He's going to find a price that you can't refuse. So you need to leave, because your honor is more important than whatever it is he offers you." He took her advice, got up, and left. In no other Greek city-state would a woman of any age, much less a child, the thinking is she was somewhere between 8 and 15, would they have allowed her to even sit in on this meeting, much less offer unsolicited advice, and never have that advice taken simply on the fact that it was offered from a woman. Where's our horseback riding? 10 turns. Let's get a horseback. Let's get horses. We have horses now. Do this without damage to us, even better. So needless to say, Gorgo was a force to be considered with. To be considered when dealing with anyone. And Spartan women, by and large, were not treated badly. They weren't exactly equals of their male counterparts, but they did have considerably more freedom overall than did the women in other Greek city-states. Okay, so we want to take this to our own city. And start building that trade route.
In addition to bringing riches to our
Okay, now we've got currency. We can choose a new production. We have the one trade route we have available. We have one set of horses. We need to get another. Our next best bet is going to be to build a campus. And I need to look up, because as you can tell, I haven't really played this much. What's going to give it some boosts here? Mountains, I think, and rainforests, right? Mountains and rainforests, of which I have nothing near here. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go into the city first. And let's take a look at what this tile would go. 3 turns toward border growth. That's nice, but I want this one, I think. There is a rainforest here, isn't there? But that's one rainforest. There's a second rainforest. Let's do that. And now a campus we shall build. Because we get an additional science here, we would get an additional 2 sciences here. Why? Is there a mountain? There's a mountain nearby. We could do that too, I think. If we have enough money. We can do that right here. Now let's get our campus built. There's one. That would be 3 sciences! Oh! I don't have enough money for that. I think 2's gonna have to be enough. That will start getting us the science we need to combat our difficulties. It looks like we have an iron mine out here as well, so that's good. For some reason, I had not noticed that. And that'll give us another culture boost. We're just going to move him right back in the city because we do have this barbarian kind of playing hide and go seek out there. We've got 2 builds left, so we can go ahead and build a mine over here, I think. Dies. Ooh, I like. More barbarians have met an untimely end. A lot of wheat in this area. Needs more housing. How much housing do we have? We have no amenities. We have 3 housing for 2 citizens. So our production and growth rate is slowed by 50%. Well, doesn't this chew? We need hoplites before we can get more housing, man. So I guess it's up to us to finish off this guy here. Gain some more culture.
A strong economy begins
and
with
get
a
our
strong,
state workforce.
well-educated workforce.
Play to your strengths, folks. Play to your strengths. And our change our policy would allow us to get maintenance reduction on that. So we're not going to have the big upswing on barbarians anymore, but we were going to get some gold for a little while. I think we're going to work with that. Confirm our policies, yes, and that's going to get us another gold a turn, just because we won't have anybody doing sucking up resources that way. Okay, here's our tree. 8 turns gets us political philosophy, and more importantly, will allow us to. Yeah, we've already been boosted there. We've been 3 city-states. We're going to be able to get a real government working that will meet our needs. So that's 8 turns out. In the meantime, we should have... Oh, goodness gracious, these guys just will not quit, will they? We've got 2 barbarian camps that they're drawing from, I think. So that in, I think I'm going to take this guy back across the river and put a river at our back, a river at our front, so that he would have to cross that to get to us while we were attacking. Assault against the city from across the river. I don't know if that actually holds true for everything else or not. Okay, which needs orders. We can get a mine built there. And let's take a look at our citizenry. So we've got two growth in 45, huh? It's 2-1. It gives us a coffee though. As you can see, our trade route is almost there as well.
Nos
Well.
somos Felipe, rey de España y Portugal. Empero, por encima de todo, somos fieles devotos de
King
la
of Spain,
única y
Portugal, Sardinia,
verdadera
Sicily,
religión.
Naples, Duke of Milan. Most importantly, I'm a devout follower of the one true religion. I hope for your sake you are as well. We'll say it's an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. I would love to know where your capital is. You are correct. Look at this. Madrid is way down here, so he is not going to be an immediate competitor until we really do some expanding. And I think we're going to have to start studying this area over here near Amsterdam pretty quickly to provide a buffer. We are getting close to our political philosophy. And what else needs orders? So again, I said we're going to move him with a river to his back, and then we can start using let's just see what he does here. Yeah, we'll send the churros. Yes, thank you. They're quite delicious. And we can claim a great person. So let's take a look at the great people. Okay, great prophet. Okay, great prophet. I can recruit him. What's our great scientist status? Why do we not? Thought I was working for points on a great scientist.
Our populace has attracted a great prophet to our lands. Send this most holy
Yeah, we gotta build one first. Okay, I'm gonna need a legacy bonus, so in 5 turns I will be able to just change it for free. I thought I had the other one in. That's okay. Then when I get a great scientist, I will have a campus to send him to. This is our scout. Okay, he is here. We're just gonna kind of leave him there. Kind of start attriting those folks. Ooh, more iron ore. Oh, because I've already founded my great religion, I can do this for free. Forgot about that little trick. Actually, excellent. So that's good. That will give us now a great scientist and working on that. And after we build our great, yeah, we can start building a. Have irrigation yet. Schmuckers. Okay, well, we'll have to fix that. And then there's horses there as well, which we're going to need to get cavalry units because we're going to need 2 since we do not have an encampment yet. horseback riding, we will have so we are set along those roads. Here we go, continuing on. We have new city-state quest, train an archer. We've trained archers. We have a hoplite. There's our hoplite. That was a quest. So we've got good relationships with 3 of the 5 that we've met so far. Train an archer and whatnot would be interesting. We probably need to get some envoy rolling around there. We have 58 influence points, and as we get a better government, we'll be able to get more influence points. Sparta doesn't want an archer. Sparta needs a library. There we go. It's gonna be a while, I think. There we go. Our trader's starting to build our road. As you can see, it's working. Entered the classic.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle.
All right. So we have 2 competing things. I'm not going to worry so much about the... I have to get a religious site going, so I need a holy site, which means astrology. So we'll get a natural wonder. We can build our holy sites. Get some more workers out there to do what they do best.
Namaskar.
Gandhi!
Gandhi
Bapu, please call me friend. I will call you friend. Welcome, friend. You're far too close. But if you would like us to spread our religion, which I know you will, we will be happy to. It is very much an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality, and you are scary close. With a large population, too. Ooh, baby. Okay. You're not going anywhere. we're building another pasture. Why? Because we need to. And more importantly, what that does is give us the ability to raise some cavalry units. After we get our hoplites built, of course. Yes, India's moved into the classical era as well. And we don't need anything more to do with him. I have the feeling I missed a goody hut. I distinctly remember missing a goody hut somewheres. Oh, look, he's looking for an open border deal. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I think we will. I want to get on his good side early. And because he's selected...
The opportunity has arrived for a change.
Let us select
into a
our
new
government.
and more powerful.
Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one.
Okay, let's change governments. It's time to get serious. An oligarchy, +4 combat strength. That's not a bad idea. All cities with a district receive a free amenity. 15% bonus to great people points. Versus an autocracy where we would gain more wonders. Now... part of me really wants to do a classical republic because it does some wonderful social benefits, but I'm thinking an oligarchy is the best way to go right now. We get 20% experience for combat units and we'll gain the plus stuff, so now we don't have to, we can keep the 1 gold down, which is good. I think we go with the charismatic leader, so we get 2 influence points per turn on envoys. Settlers, builders, trade routes, faith and gold. I think we're going to go with the diplomatic league as well for right now, just to get a leg up on a couple of those city-states that are going to be thorns in our opponent's sides. I think that's our policy agenda. And I think with that, we've reached the end of this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, comment below, please. I really do read them all. And until I see you next time, have a wonderful day.